officially known as the Kingdom of Spain, is a country in southwestern Europe with some pockets of Spanish territory across the Strait of Gibraltar and the Atlantic Ocean. Spain is well known for its outstanding scenery as well as its beautiful people. So in this video, I will be talking about 10 surprising facts about Spain. How's it going, FTD Facts family? I hope you're doing really well. You look really well. I'm doing well too, thank you for asking. It's your girl Rawan Hedefa and I'm back with another one of your favorite episodes. Before I get started with this video though, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can always be notified of our videos. So at number 10 is the fact that Spain is actually known to be a country with one of the highest amount of bars. In fact, Spain holds the European record for being home to the most bars per inhabitant, according to a recent European study. The southern region of Andalus alone has as many bars, which include pubs and cafes, as Ireland, Denmark, Finland, and Norway combined, a statistic which will cause many to do a double take. Although the country's 350,000 bars has dropped to 280,000, their takings still account for 15% of the country's GDP. But pub life in Spain is very different to the ones in the UK. Bars generally serve coffee, soft drinks, and alcohol at any time of the day, typically from around 7 to midnight, depending upon location, frequently offer snacks and sometimes even ice cream, and are used at every hour by everyone from workmen to families with children for after-work dinners or drinks or afternoon tea. So fact number 9 has to do with the Spanish language. As you may know, English is the most widely spoken language in the world overall, but most people have English as their second language. In terms of mother tongue, the Chinese language triumphs the first place, but Spanish comes in at second. The Spanish people's travels and conquerings around the world have spread the Spanish language worldwide. And that's certainly one of the most interesting facts about Spain and the country's history. It's interesting to note though that not all Spanish people are native speakers of Castilian Spanish. There are 4 official languages in Spain, 3 unofficial regional languages, and several more dialects. So fact number 8 has to do with how big the country of Spain is. Spain comes in 4th place in terms of European countries overall. Spain has an area of 504,782 square kilometers. Comparatively, the area occupied by Spain is slightly more than twice the size of the state of Oregon. Another surprising fact about Spain is that it is one of the world's most visited destinations. In fact, it is the second most visited country in the whole world, with over 80 million international tourist arrivals each year. Honestly, it makes sense why so many people visit the country, because it has so much beautiful nature as well as architecture. Some of the top-rated tourist attractions in Spain include the Alhambra and Generalife Gardens of Granada, which include several buildings, towers, walls, gardens, and a mosque, and indescribably intricate stone carvings. There are also spots such as the Great Mosque of Cordoba, which was once the principal mosque of Western Islam, as well as the Guggenheim Museum, which encompasses traveling exhibitions and rotating displays of its collections of modern art. The throbbing heartbeat of Spain's vibrant capital city, Plaza Mayor, has also played an important part in Madrid's life since the 16th century. And, well, the list can technically go on forever. Speaking of attraction sites in Spain, another surprising fact about Spain that not many people know is that Spain has 44 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Now you may ask, what is UNESCO World Heritage Sites? So, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization is UNESCO's World Heritage Sites, and it is essentially places of importance to cultural or natural heritage as described in the UNESCO World Heritage Convention, established in 1972. The country of Spain accepted the convention on May 4th, 1982, making its historical sites eligible for inclusion on the list. Some of these sites include the Cave of Altamira and Paleolithic cave art of northern Spain, the historic center of Carbona, and the old city of Salamanca, the Tate National Park, and many more. Next up on the list of surprising facts is that Spain is home to the oldest restaurant in the world, known as Sobrino de Botín. The artist Francisco de Goya worked in Café Botín as a waiter while waiting to get accepted into the Royal Academy of Fine Arts. The restaurant is also mentioned in an Ernest Hemingway novel and the book Fortunita Jacinta by Benito. The restaurant was founded in 1725 by Frenchman Jean Botín and his wife and was originally called Casa Botín. It was inherited by a nephew called Candido Remis and had a name change to Sobrino de Botín, which survives to this day. Sobrino is the Spanish word for nephew, and apart from using the original recipes, this restaurant has also kept the flame burning in the oven continuously, never to be extinguished. The restaurant and its specialty of cochinillo asado, which is roast suckling pig, are mentioned in the closing pages of Ernest Hemingway's novel. Its other signature dishes is sopa de ajo, which is an egg poached in chicken broth and laced with sherry and garlic, a favorite pick-me-up with the Madrid revelers. At number 4 is the fact that Spain has more than 8,000 kilometers of beaches. So it shouldn't come to a surprise that this is one of the most popular destinations for a sunny vacation. Although tourists tend to flock to Costa Blanca and the Costa del Sol, there are gorgeous beaches lining the country on every single coast. Like for example, La Concha is considered one of the best city beaches in Europe. With its finest gold sand, sweeping in views of the bay, and characteristic sophisticated white promenade, the spot is practically begging to be Instagrammed. Beaches in the rugged region of Asturias are also considered to be the best in northern Spain. Playa del Silencio is considered to be the best of the best as well. Other popular beaches include the beaches of Sitges, Costa del Sol, La Barossa, Tarifa, and like with many of the beautiful things in this country, the list can definitely go on forever. Another surprising fact that many people don't know about Spain is that Spain produces an average of about 44% of the world's supply of olive oil each year. Twice as much as Italy and 4 times as much as Greece. Spanish olive oil production works out at 1.2 million tons of olive oil annually, which is enough to fill about 400 Olympic-sized swimming pools. About 70% of all Spanish olive oil comes from the small province of Jawan. The Phoenicians, tribes from modern-day Syria or Lebanon, are said to have introduced the olive tree to Spain in 1050 BC. Meaning they have almost a 3,000-year connection to the country. However, it was the Romans that began the spread of olive groves throughout Spain, and the Moors that introduced more advanced cultivation and production techniques. Next up on the list is football in Spain. Though many people are aware of the fact that Spain is one of the 8 countries over the world to have won the FIFA World Cup, doing so in South Africa in 2010, not many people know that the team is actually one of the most present at the World Cup finals, with 15 appearances out of the 21 tournaments. Spain reached 4th place in 1950 and has reached the quarterfinals 4 times. The sport itself is actually one of the most widespread passions among the people of Spain. It's the sport with the most registered players, with a total of 942,674, of which 898,551 are men and the rest are women. In a survey of sports habits of the Spanish population made in 2010, football was the second most popular recreational sport practiced by the population, sitting at 17.9%. A total of 75.9% of people said they had bought tickets to attend a football match. In addition, a total of 67.3% of all people said that they saw almost all, of the football matches broadcast on television. Last, but certainly not least on the list of surprising facts about Spain, is that enjoying life is a big part of the Spanish culture. The expression of manana manana, I hope I'm saying that right, literally means tomorrow tomorrow, but is commonly used as no stress, or to express that there's no need to worry because things will work out fine. It's an expression that you can feel throughout the Spanish culture, where you enjoy life and relax whenever possible. It's perhaps also why both food and wine is very important, as well as family, to the Spanish people, because the Spanish people value their free time and breaks, and will not work to death as in many other countries. And of course, this doesn't mean that Spanish people aren't hardworking. It just means that they also try to live life to the fullest. So as you guys can see, Spain is a country full of beautiful history, internationally recognized attractions and sports, and people who really know how to have a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun filming it for you, but before you leave the video, make sure to check out my YouTube and Instagram down below to see what I'm up to. Oh, and I'm going to leave you with another video that you have to check out. Trust me. I look forward to seeing you guys in our next episode. Bye!